He trusted the safest advice medicine offers. That trust almost cost him his life. This is a true story. Luis Herrera was 43 years old and had spent most of his adult life driving a taxi. Long hours, irregular meals, little sleep. It was the kind of routine that quietly wears people down. Years earlier, he had struggled with depression. He recovered, but anxiety stayed close, especially when it came to health. When something felt wrong in his body, he paid attention, sometimes too much attention. So when a dull pain appeared on his left side and he was diagnosed with a ureteral stone, he listened carefully to the advice he was given. Drink more water, help the stone pass, avoid complications. Luis took that advice seriously. He began drinking water constantly, not recklessly, carefully. He believed he was doing the safest thing possible. Water felt harmless, reassuring, in control. And for someone with a history of depression and health anxiety, control mattered. When he arrived at the hospital days later, he didn't look critically ill. He was awake, oriented, and able to explain everything clearly. Nurses noticed swelling in his face and legs. Doctors noted weakness and fatigue. Nothing seemed dramatic. The stone was already known. The plan was simple: monitor him, manage fluids, rule out infection. But routine blood tests shifted the mood. His sodium level was low. Not catastrophic, but concerning. Then more results came back. Muscle enzymes were high, much higher than expected. The word rhabdomyolysis entered the conversation, and it didn't fit comfortably. He hadn't been injured. He hadn't exercised intensely. He wasn't taking drugs that damage muscle. The staff reviewed his chart again, asked the same questions twice, looked for something they had missed. Luis noticed the change before anyone explained it. People spoke more quietly. Visits became more frequent. Treatments were adjusted. Fluids were reconsidered. Diuretics were started. Albumin was added. The focus shifted from the stone to something less obvious: his chemistry. Eventually, the explanation came together. He hadn't ignored medical advice. He had followed it too closely. Drinking excessive amounts of water had diluted his sodium, disrupted muscle cells, and triggered rhabdomyolysis. The very thing meant to help him had quietly caused harm. Over the next few days, his numbers improved. Swelling eased, weakness faded. The stone was removed safely, and before discharge, he received a sentence that felt almost unreal: limit your fluid intake. Luis went home stable and alive. What makes this case important isn't how rare it is, but how normal it began. A common problem, familiar advice, a patient trying to do the right thing. Sometimes even safe habits need boundaries.